Hello, I'm going to be teaching you guys about top 5 inventions that have changed sports history today. And my first invention is the shot clock. When the shot clock was introduced in 1954, it changed basketball and many sports forever. Before it was introduced, scoring was a low and a disappointment to the fans because of average scores around 60 points a game, where today the average from 80 to a little more than 100. When teams got ahead, they would stall and hold the ball. In 1954, Danny Biasone introduced the 24-second shot clock rule during team scrimmages, and the NBA has not looked back since. Back then, when a team was good, they just needed to hold the ball. Professional basketball existence was in jeopardy. This strategy of playing led to less attendance of the outside fans. A coach from the Nets believed each team needed to take 60 shots, so 120 shots altogether, and with a 48-minute game, he divided 2,480 by 120 shots, which equals 24. He then put it into the game on October 3rd, 1954. There has been a big change in scoring since then. My next invention is the instant replay. The instant replay has influenced the game of many sports on and off the field with swinging decisions. The instant replay reduces the likelihood that an incorrect call will decide a sporting event, which makes it a natural factor to include for sports leagues, particularly given modern technologies that increase the ability to view controversial plays from multiple angles and ease communication between officials on the field and those in charge of making the replay decisions. It's a natural innovation. However, instant replays also bring negatives, particularly for those fans at the game who have to wait out the delays. The NFL was one of the leading adopters introducing the rule in 1986, but as we can tell in the recent years in games, the men in the stripes can still manage to screw things up. And therefore, the instant replay has helped us in multiple sports, including football. Now I'll be showing you guys a picture of refs viewing an instant replay, and as they're making their calls, they are discussing using the new invention, which has helped sports in the long run and is a great invention for football especially. My next thing I'm going to be teaching about is the heart monitor. The heart monitor was first introduced in 1977 from a national cross-country ski team. Heart monitors help out the average jogger and all the way up to elite athletes. These devices play a huge role in progressing in a workout plan if used to target certain heart rate. Being introduced in the early 1980s, they have grown and gotten better by the day. Today, they can be used for dehydration and nutrition for the body. A simple strap-on wristband or chest monitor does not match the risk of having problems during big games or events. They have even been a giant benefit off sports and help everyday lives. My next invention is the helmet. Playing in such a rough game like football, your head is your body's precious jewel, and without the protection it needs, it can be very dangerous and a high risk for injury. In the 1930s, professional football wore leather helmets with very little padding. By 1955, they realized hard plastic face masks were necessary. Today, there are still created helmets that get better and more safe and protective each time. Price is skyrocketing for around $400 for the new helmet called Rydell SpeedFlex. The helmet was made so the cushion and helmet shape and design was injury prone. According to newark.cbslocal.com, they stated from 2013 to 2014, the numbers of concussions have dropped 13%, and from 2015 to 2016, it has dropped 23%. So by the time everybody has a SpeedFlex, the numbers of injuries and brain damage will drop very efficiently. Helmets have also benefited lots of sports such as hockey, baseball, lacrosse, skateboarding, and BMX. I will now show you guys a picture of the Rydell SpeedFlex helmet. As you can see in the picture, the diamond thing in the middle is a upgrade cushion that they used in the air vents and such, as the different shape has helped air velocity. My next invention is the history of track spikes. The earliest development of track spikes took place in 1852. The spiked footwear were low-cut, made of kangaroo leather, and had 6 spikes on the sole of the shoe. In the 1890s, Joseph Foster created the first sports shoe company in the United Kingdom known as Reebok Company. He was an athlete who also made track spikes to increase his speed. In 1920, Adolf Dassler, known as the father of the modern running shoe, began to create shoes designed for different events. Today, they have used the same concept of shoes, but the materials have been made stronger and lighter according to sports technology. Now I'll be showing you pictures of different track spikes. Here, right here in the middle, these are the first track spikes. And as you can see in different pictures, they have grown and grown over the years until shoes nowadays. And in the future, they predict shoes right here to be made from protocells and synthetic materials in 2044. And that is all for my presentation. Thank you.